get it poppin'.
Okay, first question. When and where were you born?
I was born in 1590 in Hungary.
Oh, wow, you don't look a day over 400. Okay, next question. How bad of a crime was witchcraft in the Middle Ages?
Witchcraft was a controversial crime that was equally punishable by poisoning.
Could the charges be dropped?
Yes, they could be dropped by a relative's defense in a trial by combat or 12 people, swearing an oath of an accused innocence, but if a relative was defending you, you had to pay a fine.
I see. So how did the church react to witchcraft in the Middle Ages?
During the 5th century, St. Augustine said that all pagan magic and religion was created by the devil. He also said that witches and devil were not capable of conjuring up any real magic.
Interesting.
Under his views, the church didn't have a reason to persecute any witches because he believed their power didn't exist. This belief was accepted by the church for hundreds of years. In the 8th century, St. Boniface said that belief in witches was unchristian. Charlemagne said burning people accused of witchcraft at the stake was a crime and those people should be put to death. In the 7th to 9th centuries, the church began to influence civil law to create laws against witchcraft. Magic was now not only a crime against society, but God as well.
Whoa. Some deep stuff right there. That's some deep stuff.
Hit you in the feels.
Yeah. Interesting. So, yeah.
Yeah, and get this. Pope Innocent III attacked a group of heretics called the Cathars in 1208 because they believed God and Satan had supernatural powers and were at war with each other.
Wow, fascinating. So, tell me, what was the Inquisition?
It was a movement by the Catholic Church to find heretics. It began in 1230. Many were accused of witchcraft and later killed.
How sad. So, there's all this talk about magic. What is it exactly?
Well, it is said to be created by the devil. There were two kinds of magic in the Mid-Ages. Black magic, the bad kind. And white magic, the good kind.
So, can you, explain a little further, the difference?
Sure. Black magic dealt with satanic worship.
Creepy.
Which means worship by the devil, if you're not about that. White magic revolved around nature and herbs. It involved good luck, love spells, wealth, and spells for good health. That kind of rhymes. Astrology and alchemy.
Alchemy?
Alchemy.
Yep, there you go. So, what happened if you were accused?
Well, first of all, you were labeled a heretic. If you were accused, you basically had to confess, even if you were innocent, through horrible torture. Later on, you were hung or burned alive at the stake for your crime. The people who accused you were usually wealthy or influential people of the society trying to get property.
It's horrible. 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 So, what did a normal witch look like?
When we think of witches, we think about old, creepy-looking hag with a mole on her nose. There's a reason for this. This is because they, the church, wanted them to be viewed of dislike and hatred.
Makes sense.
But obviously, from my looks, you would never expect me to be a witch. A witch.
Alright, so how did they determine if someone was a witch? Which?
There was a ton of ways, but I'll only name a few. Okay, so there was a swimming test where the accused was thrown into a nearby lake, and if they sank, they were innocent, but if they floated, they were a witch. Most died from drowning.
Oy vey.
Then there was a touch test. Basically, they had the accuser sit in a room and had a witch come in and put their hand on them. If they freaked out, the person was a witch, and if not, they were innocent.
That literally makes no sense at all.
I know, right? They would also look for witch marks, such as moles, bruises, or birthmarks on a person. They thought these marks were a sign of witches' covenant with the devil.
How many witch trials were there, would you say? say?
I would say approximately 110,000 from the years 1450 to 1750.
Oh my lord. So what else started the hype, like this hype of like witches being real, like ooh, magic, like what started that?
It all started from this one book called The Hammer of the Witches.
Sorry folks, we had to take a slight drink break. She's kind of old, so.
Alright.
Anyway, so last time when before the break we were talking about the Hammer of the Witches. Can you explain more about that? Like what that was? What else?
Sure thing. The book described the evil and satanic nature of witches and witchcraft.
Wow. So you're saying one book started all this?
Exactly.
So all those things. Wow. So tell me, what's your story exactly?
Where do I begin? Well, basically, this rich, snooty daughter of a lord, Rebecca, had a grudge against me and accused me of being a witch.
What grudge did she have against you? What did you do?
Well, I may or may not have accidentally told her the whole village she peed herself.
Yikes!
Yeah. So I went on trial and ended up being burned at the stake like most witches at the time.
That is absolutely horrible.
Yeah, but you know what they say, life's a witch, then you die. And besides, I came back to haunt Rebecca and her little family, and so it's chill.
Well, folks, on that happy note, I would like to say thank you to Evanora.
No problem. I'll be here for a very long time.
Okay, so do you want water or anything? You know, I'm gonna light a candle. Is that
Bye!